Hey guys, happy Sunday. This is Brenda from my wee Reborn's Cradle, and today I have beautiful Creelin Jade. She is an older sculpt, Jade by Romy Stridham, and I bought her used from a friend, and I just love her so much. I brought the car seat back up for a reason, and I'll tell you that in a minute. But she is wearing this. Here, I have you on the tripod, but I'll just. She's so cute in this outfit. I found this outfit at a secondhand store. I'm pretty sure. Oops. I'm pretty sure it was Value Village, I think. One of them. I go to a couple of thrift stores when we go out and travel, but I love this one. It's so cute. It's so vintagey. I love it. Oh, she's so sweet. So I brought the car seat up, and actually a few of the babies. I have about another 4 baskets that I brought up because sadly our basement has flooded a little bit. Not too harshly, but thank goodness that most of my things were in bins. So the bottom of the bins just got wet. No big deal. The carpets are ruined. I had to take everything out of the room and try and do my best to dry everything. Thankfully, it was only like maybe an inch, maybe not even. It was just a huge, giant puddle, and I think it was from the spring thaw. So thankfully only a few things got damaged, and all the clothing that I did have in cardboard boxes, they are washed and cleaned and fresh again. So I'm so happy that I think a few of the dolls' clothing felt damp. So I did take off all their clothing. I washed them. The bodies were not damaged in any way. They are not wet. They just felt a little cold maybe. But thankfully everything is fine. However, I do still have the baskets up here. I washed everything and I Lysoled the bottom of the wicker baskets that I have, and they're all dry again. Oh, sorry, and cleaned. So thankfully, yes, nothing major has happened, but I thought I would keep the car seat up here and I will display some of the other baskets that I have around. But for now, I have Creelin in this beautiful outfit, and she's looking so darling. And I'm also here to talk to you a little about nurturing the inner child, because as much as this horrifying thing happened to me, like I went downstairs, I went looking for something, and I walk into the room and it's like slop slop. My feet were soaking wet and my pant legs even got wet, and I'm like, oh no, it was so horrifying. And I'm like, whoa, and so many things were just wet and couldn't believe it. And I'm really, it's a panic mode of trying to rescue all these things. So that was kind of but yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had to stop the video. I have no idea what I was talking about. But I do want to say that thankfully things are okay, and I want to remain positive about everything. I just remember that little mode of panic of discovering that my things were wet and that there was a slight flood in the basement. It's like, oh my goodness. So I'm going to have to rethink about how I want my things set up or stored. away. But I'm also here today to talk about your inner child, because that is something where I want my channel to focus more on. Is I already mentioned that I'm not happy with how the so-called doll community is going. There's so many players in the doll. I mean, I shouldn't say players. There's so many characters or so many people, personalities in this doll community. Many that I agree with and many that I don't. And I don't know. It just seems like we're just growing. The community is growing and growing and growing. And henceforth, there's so many personalities coming in. And I don't know. So here I am talking about the inner child, and I have a few ways of tips on how to help your inner child, because honestly this hobby here has truly helped my inner child, and I love sharing the positivity of this hobby and the positivity of growing within and discovering more of who you are as a person and nurturing yourself as a person, because I want people to feel good inside. I don't need heartache. I don't need so many disappointments. I mean, of course, that's life. You're going to have disappointments and feeling disheartened and stuff. Sorry, my words are all over. Sorry, I got distracted again. Things are just, my fiance is outside mowing the grass and I think he's done, so I better hurry up. I just have a few ways I want to talk about how to help your inner child, like I have. So hopefully you're familiar with that term, the inner child, your inner personality, your inner self. I want you to consider a few things. I want you to consider some of your childhood experiences that were challenging for you. And then I want you to consider is if you were to go back in time and help your childhood self through whatever it was that you were experiencing, whether it was overwhelmed, whether it was something that never happened, for instance, love or nurturing that you needed and you didn't get, or if it was a traumatizing, abused, wounded feelings or effects, what would you say and what would you do for this childhood self of yours if you were there with him or her, like present in this moment? What words would your heart of today share to help and support this love for this inner child of yours? Just like a flower needs the sunshine in order to blossom, our inner child needs the light of our attention and our compassion in order to blossom and share its gifts through our life today. So I just want you to go through that and think about what you would say to your inner child that you know today. I hope this makes sense. I was kind of all over the place. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're enjoying the hobby as it is and having pleasure into your heart. She is beautiful. And I'm definitely going to spend time with her and a few of the others that I have brought up from the basement. So, and go through more things. So yeah, it's kind of a cleaning up situation for me. So anyways, guys, hope that you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, bye guys. That's hand. Bye guys. Love you. Bye.